In a letter sent today to superintendents across the state, the head of the California Department of Education says schools should stay closed during the coronavirus outbreak, writing, quote, "Due to the current safety concerns and needs for ongoing social distancing, it currently appears that our students will not be able to return to school campuses, not be able to return to school campuses, not be able to return to school campuses, not be able to return to school campuses."
But that's not gonna stop us.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Gonzo here, and welcome back to our very first episode of 2020 Bms Tv. Okay, so professional sports, let's be honest, it's not the same. We have the NBA playing in the bubble, and we have the NFL doing their own thing. Let's see how they're different. Here's more.
What's up, Bulldogs? Now, I think we can all say that this pandemic has changed up a whole bunch of things for us, including our favorite sports. So we are here to cover all that for you guys.
Paul George, 4-second difference. LeBron on the fly, got his own miss, and puts it up and in. LeBron James gives the Lakers the lead.
For Phoenix. Ish Smith comes back, beats the clock, and hits it. That is a big bucket, right?
Hey Bulldogs, it's Noah, and I'll be covering the NBA bubble. As you guys know, the bubble has been going on for about 45 days, and the NBA plans to continue out the rest of the playoffs without a single coronavirus case.
So far, the NBA bubble has been very successful with its goal by not catching one coronavirus case yet. However, the NFL thinks differently about this whole bubble method. Let's see what they think.
The NFL thinks the best way to stop this virus is to test the players and staff daily. If they're tested positive, the player has to wait 10 days without being tested positive again before being able to get let back on the field.
The NFL has a more negative approach to the bubble. They don't think that any player should be quarantined the entire season, so they test everybody before every practice and every game. If they test positive, then they'll be quarantined for 10 days.
Now you kind of have an idea of how the NFL versus the NBA are dealing with this pandemic. So make sure you're still supporting your favorite teams, even if it's from home.
Okay, Bulldog, not only do we want you to do your schoolwork, but we also want you to be entertained. Let's find out more about what's going on Netflix.
Here's Marianne to tell us on what's going to be taken off on Netflix.
So first, we have a childhood favorite, which is Despicable Me. Then we have Insidious, Mortal Kombat, and The Lost World of Jurassic Park.
Are you curious on what's going on Netflix? Well, here's Ziri and Ariel to tell you what's happening and what's going to happen.
For all my Office fans out there, The Office is getting taken off of Netflix by January 2021. So watch it now before it's too late. Other than being taken off of Netflix, there are 2 shows that directors said are being canceled. Just after 1 season of The Society and I'm Not Okay With This, they are being canceled due to the coronavirus. This may be bad news for some of you who are fans, but let's go see some good news with Ariel.
A new and upcoming show on Netflix is Selena the Series. This show is basically about Selena Quintanill's life throughout fame and dreams. Keep an eye out for the show because it is coming out in October. Many of us have probably watched the animation of Mulan, but today, on September 4th, the live-action Mulan is going to be on Disney+.
Here's 2 students to tell us what they've watched or are excited to watch on Netflix.
A movie that I've been wanting to come out is the new Batman movie. It looks super cool and exciting. When I watched the trailer, I instantly wanted to watch it already.
Do I have any shows or movies I'm waiting to come on Netflix? Not that I know of, because I don't watch Netflix that much.
What I've been watching over quarantine break is Disney Plus and Netflix. The shows that I've been watching is Victorious and Austin Alley. I've been watching Victorious probably for the 4th time, but I'm not really watching a new show that has new seasons coming out.
The movies that I watched over quarantine so far are The Nightmare Before Christmas, goes into.
Let's see how 2 of our teachers are doing in quarantine.
My name is Miss Lofgren, and I am a 7th grade English teacher.
My name is Miss Pritchett, and I am an 8th grade science teacher here at BMS.
Yes, and I remember running home and telling my mom, I want to be a teacher.
Kind of. I started out wanting to be a psychologist, then a microbiologist. I just really like science. And so I landed on being a teacher. I am definitely thankful that we can still come together as a class and as a school. However, I am going to be really excited when we can all come back to school and I'll have students sitting at my desks.
Distance learning has been very difficult. The reason I went into teaching and the reason I love it so much is the relationship I build with my students and the time that I get to spend with them. I don't feel like I'm building those same relationships, so it's much harder. My goals for this year are, I always want to be a better teacher than I was the year before. I'm always striving to be a better teacher. And if you've ever been a student of mine, you know that technology is not my strength. And I think I'm getting much better at it.
The big goal. But this is my first year at BMS. So far, I'm loving it. This is actually the middle school that I came to for 7th and 8th grade. And it's really exciting to be back as a teacher.
Here's a quick message from Ms. Silva.
Hello BMS students, I'm your school counselor, Mrs. Silva. I would like to wish you a great start to your new school year as 7th and 8th graders. If you find yourself needing support regarding your school schedules, grades, tutoring services, college and career options, and promotion requirements, please feel free to contact me through my email address, which is located on the Burton School website. Or you can contact me through the counseling app that is located on your iPad. I look forward to meeting all of you, and I hope that you have a great school year.
Now let's find out how some students are handling the pandemic.
Hi, my name is Sky.
Hi, I'm Mari Maguenya.
Hi, my name is Melissa, and I'm in 7th grade.
How have you guys been coping with the pandemic?
How I'm coping with this pandemic is just doing everything as I would, but just at home.
I guess I'm coping with it good. I don't know. It's boring staying at home and everything, but it's for my safety.
A couple of things I've been doing to cope with this pandemic is just honestly I don't it's whatever to me. I just relax and go on my phone, and yeah.
What have you been doing to entertain yourself through these tough times?
Some of the things I've been doing to entertain myself is watch TV shows I haven't watched, doing some art.
What I do most of the time is clean, because my mom, she makes me clean. And I also play Fortnite with my friends.
And things that entertain me is I just go, I just go on my phone, whether it's TikTok, YouTube, Netflix, or I'll just go outside, get fresh air, play basketball. And sometimes I'll even link up with my friends on the weekend. Sometimes.
What is the biggest change you faced during this pandemic?
The biggest change I faced during this pandemic was the fact that I had to wear a mask everywhere I went, just because I'm so used to just going to the store real quick, but now I have to think about wearing a mask and keeping it on.
And it doesn't affect me personally. It's just weird because it's a really big change.
Biggest change that I faced over this pandemic or the break or whatever is honestly I don't even know, but whenever we were going back to school, it didn't even feel like we were going back to school. I didn't even wake up anxious, so that's what sucks.
Look, Bulldogs, I'm gonna stop really quick and keep it real with you. 2020 has been all bad. We just recently lost an amazing actor, Chadwick Boseman, as he fought colon cancer for the past 4 years. No one knew about it. Most of you guys know him as Black Panther, but he played a number of roles, including Jackie Robinson, James Brown, just to name a few. Here's our tribute to him. He will always be our king. Wakanda forever.
Playing ball. Maybe tomorrow we'll all wear 42. That way they won't tell us apart.
It was Chadwick Boseman's performance in 42 that really made us take a second look. There is such an honor and dignity to the way that he played Jackie Robinson that we knew we needed for the character of T'Challa, the Prince of Wakanda.
it's fun to watch just what it means to people. At times, in my head, I'll be like, well, what does this do for the world? Like, actually, what is it? Is it actually valuable in this climate? And I have to say, yes, it actually is. Not because it makes people escape. I think when done right, it gives people hope. I found that it means a lot. I found that it means a lot.